Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third installment of the Perfect Woman series. If you haven't watched my two previous videos entitled Insert Name Here is the Perfect Woman, then I'll fill you in. So a little while back, I started a series called The Perfect Woman, and it's like a comedic type of thing where it's supposed to be funny, where I just stand here and glaze and gawk over my favorite female celebrities, you know, and you all share in the laughter and the joy and the excitement and all of those sorts of things, right? Because most of my channel, right, most of my viewers are male, and they're men between the ages of 25 and 35. And if you really think about it, that's like the horniest age right there. People think it's your teenage years. It's not your teenage years. It's from 25 to 35, you'll be really horny. And then once you get to be 40, you know, your sex drive starts to kind of go down. But for my followers, you know, I know you guys probably appreciate this because all the women that I do these videos on, first of all, they're definitely not ugly. Because we don't, no disrespect to ugly people. Not at all. It's just, I can't relate. I don't date ugly people. I'm sorry. If you're out there, if you're somebody out there and you're ugly, I wish you the best, but, I'm not fucking you. Who do we have today? We have Glorilla, believe it or not. I like multiple different types of women. I like alternative women. I like plain Jane type of women. I like, hippie, stoner type of women with the fucking, all the astrology shit with the crystals and the bracelets. On they meet you, they'll immediately try to figure out your birth chart. And, the crazy ones that talk to rocks and listen to the voices in their head, those are my favorite, actually. But, believe it or not, I also like, how do I put this? I like very southern, very black women. Let me just put it that way. I think that's the best way to put it. Glorilla is very southern and very black. And I like that. I love the accent. She obviously has very nice teeth, nice white teeth, beautiful skin. But my favorite thing about Glorilla is the accent. She was in an interview one time, I remember, and she was like, "It just popped up on my news feed." The interviewer started laughing, right? And she was like, "Why are you laughing?" And he was like, what did you say? What did it pop up on? And she was like, "My news feed." He was like, "Oh, okay, I'm from New York. We don't talk like that." She's like, "Yeah, it's Memphis dialect. So like the EU sound, or even just the U sound, is replaced with, it's replaced with the ER. So, Berta for Merzik. I love it. I don't know what it is, but I'm a weird guy, right? So I like weird stuff on people in general and women. Everybody. I like weird people. I like to have weird people around me. And that includes accents. So that accent it gets me every time, man. And, I don't know how much you guys are into BDSM. I happen to really enjoy it. And, I have a Dom mommy fetish. And I feel like Glorilla is super hyper type A and, would choke me out if I pissed her off. And I like that. I really enjoy that. A lot of guys want to get the shit kicked out of them and get choked and slapped around and stuff and degraded. But, they're too scared to admit it because they don't want to compromise their masculinity. Listen, I'm just saying I want her to tie me up and choke me. I'm not saying, I'm not looking to get pegged necessarily. I mean, I would try it. But, if I'm going to get pegged by anybody, it's going to be Glorilla, obviously. She's the perfect candidate, really. She's the perfect candidate to get pegged by. I can't think of anybody that I would rather get pegged by than Glorilla. Or choked, or slapped, or spit on, or pissed on. I'd be like, let's see how far this thing can go. It's a little risky when bodily fluids start to get involved, though. Just, the music, obviously, don't even get me started on that. She writes fucking bangers. You're not gonna sit there and tell me that Glorilla doesn't write fucking bangers. Even if you don't like rap music, you can at least listen to her songs and be like, okay, I can see why people like this. Because she makes fucking smash hits. There is no other female rapper in the game right now that is killing it like Glorilla's killing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, she's the best. She's better than Meg. She's better than Cardi. She's definitely better than Sexy Red. And I'm just gonna say it, I think she's better than Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is hella overrated. She makes terrible music. I'm sorry, listen. Nicki Minaj is a fantastic rapper. She's one of the best. As far as female rappers go, and her bars and her delivery and all that shit, she is on the top Mount Rushmore of female rappers. But her songs are fucking terrible. They are. Her music is just bad. The only time I'll ever listen to Nicki Minaj is when she's doing a freestyle or she's a feature. Glorilla's different. All of her songs are good. Every single one of them. And she doesn't rely on features. Like, she's had some features now. She's definitely had some features, but it's not like every song has a feature on it. With Nicki Minaj, every song has a feature on it. And 9 times out of 10, even if it has a feature on it, it's still trash. Glo makes fucking bangers, and her body is real. Now that's a big deal to me. Listen, I'm all for the BBL and the fake tits and all of that shit, but some of y'all ladies are overdoing it, man. Like, it looks fake. You can tell it's fake. Glorilla's body is real. Bro, have y'all seen those pictures? The gist of this video is, if you're a guy out there and you like the super hyper type A domineering woman, don't be ashamed. It's okay. Because there's other guys out here that are into that too. Now, I'm a switch, so I like both. I like the submissive type of woman, and then I like the domineering type of woman. I like the best of both worlds, but they're on two different ends of the spectrum. They're two polarities. I'll be the first to admit, like, you know, I like aggressive women, and Glorilla's pretty aggressive, and I like that. And I love that southern accent. It just, something about it just fucking does it for me. Anyway, gist of this video, Glorilla is that bitch. She's sexy as fuck, and she makes bangers. And that's really it. As always, if you enjoyed this pointless video, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you did not like this pointless video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and kiss my ass. And I will see you all again in the next video. Peace, love, and light.